A budding friendship under the rarest of circumstances. The Tony Award-winning musical Kinky Boots will walk straight into your hearts at the Dock Street Theater. Here with more on this Charleston stage production is the show's director, Marybeth Clark, and we'd also like to welcome back Symone and O'Bishop, who will be playing Angel. It's great to have you both here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Is this your first Broadway role?
Yes, actually it is.
That's incredible.
It is, yes.
So tell us more about Angel's role, Angel's character.
Well, I'm one of the angels. There are 3 other angels, but in my mind, I like to think that I'm the lead angel.
Yes,
of course.
I'm the mother of the angels. But we are Lola, the main character's I guess good Judies, best girlfriends, backup dancers,
support team.
Support team.
There
we go.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that. I like it.
I like that.
Entourage.
Yes. So the last time you joined us, it was Divas and Drag, the brunch, which was a fantastic time. But this is catapulting you into a whole
new world.
Yeah.
Absolute whole new world.
And I want to hear about how different it is being up on stage in a Broadway musical as opposed to doing drag shows, because that takes a lot of performing acumen. So I want to talk a bit about that. But Marybeth, tell us more about Kinky Boots. For people who've never seen this musical or know nothing about it, what is the plot line?
It's basically about 2 young men in very different parts of their life who live in the outskirts of London, both of whom are trying to live up to their father's expectations, and they're not quite sure which way to go. And through some odd circumstances, they meet each other, and then they work together and not only figure out a lot about themselves and about each other, but sort of about the world. It's a really beautiful message. The music is Cyndi Lauper, so it's fun. It's a rock musical, but it's really a good time. We have a really good time rehearsing it. I can't wait for audiences to be able to see it. And it was important to me to include a drag artist, because we have a professional theater company, we have incredible actors, but drag is a very specific art, and I didn't want us to be playing at it.
So you can tell from a mile away when someone is a bona fide drag artist versus someone who is not.
Yeah.
So what are those differences? What are the nuances that you notice?
Well, it's all in your eyes. For me, it's in your eyes, and then in the expressions that you give, you can tell when someone's comfortable in the skin that they're in or in the clothes that they're wearing. And in the beginning of our rehearsal process, a few of our actors, they've never worn heels before, and while I was struggling with the choreography initially, as soon as we put our heels on, it was like, oh, I know what
I know how to walk.
I know what I'm doing now. And conversely, some of the resident actors that I looked to, in the rehearsal process, when we put our heels on, it was like, oh, Symone, how do you do that? So I was like a nice catch-22.
Right. That's really interesting, because when you watch drag artists perform, there is such a level of confidence that they just become that character and they command the stage. They own the stage. They own the audience, quite frankly. So for you, I'm sure that is an absolute treat as a director to see that performance unfold before your eyes.
Absolutely. And it was, we have actors are used to taking on roles, but the idea, and it's definitely what you said about the comfort level. So being able to refer to Symone, and we also had all of our actors in dance in heels classes prior to starting rehearsals.
That's
so
necessary.
they started with a lot of prep. They've been working on it for quite some time before this rehearsal process started, because they're with us all year. So they've really put in the work, and I think you'll be pretty impressed. I think Symone is pretty proud of her baby Angel.
Yes.
I've
got to also ask you, so are we going to see those patent leather hip-high high heel boots?
You don't even know.
Where do you find boots like that?
Okay, it's online. As the answer to us is, I will tell you that the brand name is Pleasers.
Pleasers.
Correct?
Yeah.
That is the brand name that comes in larger sizes.
Yeah.
For any of you that need larger sizes,
love
hip
it.
high patents, that's the brand name.
Well, Charleston Stage is going to be a pleaser for audiences. We're excited to see what's coming up. So this started last week, and you're running through May 1st.
Yep.
So it's at Dock Street Theater. Make sure you get your tickets, and then you've got a wonderful program coming up that people need to check out for the
sure.
2022-23 season.
Yep, we've announced next season, so catch us at the end and we'll let you know what's coming up next.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
We're back after this.
Thanks.